So you're joining me live, guys. Still at Manston. Now obviously all these lorry drivers are still stuck here, and they've all been told that they may be stuck here for Christmas, so they're all going mad by sounding off their horns. If there's any lorry driver in there that wants to join us, then please do so. Lots of upset drivers here now. No decisions have been made, and for the past 20-30 minutes these horns have been going off on the lorries. Very, very upset. Queues and queues, mate. So obviously this is now day number 2, and hundreds of lorry drivers are now stuck here with no idea what's going to happen, when they're going to be able to get back, because obviously despite if it does go through this evening that the EU order that the border be reopened, these lorries have still got organised transport to get back over to wherever they're going to. And you can hear these horns echoing all the way. This is down at Manston. Sorry guys, I'll quickly put a description up if somebody wants to tell people where it is. It's at Manston, at the holding area down in Dover. They've just been left sat in lay-bys, in villages, in this lorry park here. The concerns again, going back to obviously if everyone's all pushed into one massive place, there's no social distancing taking place. If you see here, obviously you're not having a go at the lorry drivers, but you'll see down there, no social distancing. They're all stuck here. Manston village is snarled up. Bearing in mind there's additional traffic down there for the COVID test centre that's already set up there. So hundreds of extra cars coming down to get COVID tests. There's French, there's Polish. We spoke to some Polish lorry drivers. Like they said, they've got family. They've just dropped their loads off and they want to come back. We'll try and get somebody to come over and talk to us, but obviously, again, language is a barrier as well. And there's hundreds more on their way up that the police are directing into this lorry park. There's nothing for them to do. There's no Wi-Fi. There's hardly any facilities. There's a bit of drinking water. We're going to try and talk to one of these lorry drivers. Are you one of the lorry drivers? You speak English? Come and talk to me quickly. You're live, quick. Come and talk. Come, quick. You speak English?
No.
None. Where are you from?
Poland.
Poland. How long have you... What's it like in there? Tell me. What food have you got in there, mate? Hello? Now these are hard-working people. They, you know, we might all scream at them when they take up lane number 2, but these guys, you know, a lot of them self-employed, got their own rigs, and they just want to go home. We're really sorry to sound... Kurwa. Still more horns in the distance that you can hear. Well, being that we're tier 4, then obviously all the hotels are all empty, so really they should be being put up in hotels. I know he just swore at me. Oh, the horn's going to start again by the sounds of it. People watching this, we're live down at Manston at Kent International Airport that has now been turned into a holding area whilst the government negotiate with France to reopen the borders. I think there's a couple of people that want to come in on this. They want to join us in a guest. Is that... Well, I don't know who you are, but request again, guys, and then we'll work out. I don't know if it's his families that are watching this from abroad. I know we stretch quite far. Trying to get some reaction from people in there, because like once they're in there, they can leave in their lorry. We did see some leave in their lorries earlier, but that was it. They were told. Am I paying for it? No, I just think, do you know what? If we're all human beings at the end of the day. Everyone should be looking after each other at this time of need. A hotel's empty. Why don't we just put them in the hotels that are empty around there? You know, bus them all in and, until this mess is all sorted out. It's about being a bit of humanity, isn't it? Who cares what the bill is? I mean, the amount of money the government wastes. The rebrand, you know, Highways England want to rebrand for £1 million. Put these lorry drivers up in hotels. Surely some of the hotel chains can offer them beds for the night. You know, it's a couple of nights until it's all sorted. It's all, you know, is this about COVID or is this about Brexit? You know, this is the twist. We were talking to a couple of French journalists earlier, and they were saying this is more about the Brexit. You know, a bit of leverage for Brexit now. So here we are, guys, down at Manston. Again, it's a sorry sight. I'll just move around. This is their toilets there. Poor blokes, and they're locked at the moment. So here we are at Manston. Horns are going to start again because, like you said, they're bored. They've got nothing to do. All they want to do is just go home. some of the lorry drivers are being escorted out, or some of them are coming in and out. Well, it's just for the French, you know, he's just stamping his foot, isn't he? I'm not blaming our government. I don't think anyone's blaming their governments. I just think it seems a bit of a foolish plan to put 1,000 lorries or 2,000 lorries, 3,000 lorries, whoever it are, all in one location in the highest rate of COVID, in a tier 4 location as well, and then just leave them there to fend for themselves. You know, this is what we had a war for years ago, you know, for freedom. And now all of a sudden these people, you know, we're cut off now from, you know, we're an island on our own. We're worse than the Isle of Wight. I've added you, whoever has requested to I'll add you to the video.
I am fucking fuming. I am fucking fuming. Fucking fuming.
It is game playing, and it's a dangerous game to play, because when the lorry drivers say we ain't coming over here, there's hundreds. These figures, these MPs, they need to really wake up and actually come and smell the coffee. There's more than 127 lorries at Dover, trust me. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lorries. We've seen them, you know, I've been working on this for 2 days since Brock came in, and stack, call it what you want, hide them in the lorry park, you know. Ashford's full, Manston's full near it, you know, it's filling up. There's pictures, you know, there's more than 127 lorries. You know, whoever's plucking these figures out really needs to wake up. We saw the army earlier come in and wreck the site. So obviously set up for possibly we're part of negotiating the mass testing. But there is a test site down there, so I don't understand why all these lorry drivers, they can't just at night time possibly just use those sites to rush them all through. They're all in one place. They could get the test done. You know, bring the machines down, and there's enough people down there. Apologise to whoever that was. We invited them. We thought that was somebody was going to contribute towards the live stream, but they just obviously swore. You just put that down to their ignorance and their stupidity. So sorry for guys if you had that. So they've got no facilities at all, these people. All they've got is a parking space. Everyone needs to be sharing this with Boris. Share it on his Twitter, share it on his Facebook. The government have got Facebook pages. Share this live stream to them and show them what the conditions these poor lorry drivers are in. It's disgusting, honestly. These people are in this country, they've come over and to deliver goods to us, and this is the way that we treat them. It's disgusting that they've now been stuck here for 2 days. And all the MPs are doing is paying lip service. It is an absolute joke. It's terrible. Are you one of the lorry drivers? Do you speak English?
No.
Little, where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where do you come from? Germany?
I'm from Poland.
Poland? Do you speak a little English? Will you talk to us? How long have you been here for? What's it like in there? We're live on, this is one of the poor lorry drivers who's been stuck, who's from Poland. What, are they giving you food or anything? No food?
No food. I have no food. I have the transport of machinery.
Masonry? Yeah.
To Germany.
Okay, and how long have you been sat here for? How many days? How long have you? How long here? Staying here?
I stay 1 day.
1 day. And when were you meant to sail?
I think we have no information.
Are you just stuck here? Are they feeding you?
We have no information. This toilet is busy, is not to use. We have no
washing facilities. Have you got anything to wash with?
We have no sanitary help.
What, they've just put you here and said, so you drive in and that's it? How long do you, where are your family? Do your family know you're stuck?
No, my family is in Poland.
And do you think you'll get home for Christmas?
I don't know. Maybe we must stay here.
Do you think you're being treated? Are they feeding you? Any food? Are they giving you food?
I take on this security 1 bottle of water.
And that's all you?
1 bottle of water all day. No, we haven't got any mobile shop when we can go small.
Can you are you allowed to leave, or if you're in here, once you're in here, can you come out? Can you leave? Can you drive out? Are you allowed to leave? So your lorry, can you drive off, or you have to stay in it?
Yeah.
So, but they haven't given you any food.
We haven't got any.
No food. Could you ask some of the others to come over and talk to me? Can you? Have you met any? Are you talking to other people? Have you just been sleeping in your cab then?
No, if we can sleep on Lorry.
Did you know that? Have you ever experienced anything like this before?
We haven't got any information.
No information at all. No one's giving you any information. No one's telling you nothing.
No information.
So what are you going to do?
We must wait. We must wait and.
When did you last eat?
I don't know how long.
Where were you last night before you parked here? Where did you go? Where did you stay last night?
No, last night I stayed on Dover.
What, M20?
No, 5 kilometers before the Dover.
Oh, thinking you're gonna get on the boat early.
The security
Yeah.
Leave us here.
Oh right, they made you come here, and the terminal said you have to come here. How long have you been a lorry driver?
How long?
Yeah. How many years? Yeah.
I'm 70. I'm 70.
You're 70 now, so really you would have retired. You retired. How many years have you been driving lorries? How many years? How long?
I drive
Yeah.
lorries. 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So you come out of retirement to drive lorries and they treat you like this?
Yeah.
What's the Polish government said?
No, my Polish government said with Mr. Johnson, but
How
no
many
result.
how many Polish people are in here? Lots?
Polish drivers.
Yeah.
I think it's about 200 Polish drivers.
How many lorries are in here, do you think, now? Boris Johnson said last night in Dover there was only 127 lorries. Was there more than that? How many lorries do you think there was?
No,
Have you been able to wash it? Is there washing facilities? Can you wash?
wash?
Wash? No?
What is wash?
Water. Water?
Water,
So,
water.
is there warm
no,
water?
No, we can't wash.
No water, no.
No, and in this was the British minister said
Yeah.
that here is
Facilities.
facilities is water and hot water.
So for people watching this man has turned around and said that he's just confirming from his own words. He's just tried the toilets. I've just seen him try the toilets. The toilets are locked. They have no washing facilities. Bearing in mind this is a tier 4 location where the highest COVID is, and you've got hundreds of lorry drivers there unable to use sanitation, unable to get masks or anything else, and they're all trapped here. And the government have just penned them in up here and turned around and says, off you go. It's an absolute joke. It's actually terrible. And I can understand why all the lorry drivers are sounding their horns. Were you sounding your horn a minute ago? Because you want to be heard? Do you feel you're not being heard? You've just been left here to fend for yourselves?
I take this yellow clothes and I go protest.
Can you bring some people down? Get them to come down. This is live. This is live on Facebook. This is going all over Kent and everywhere else. I want more lorry drivers to tell us what's going on. Why are you just, you can't just leave people like this. You're human beings.
You need another driver.
Yeah, get more drivers down for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they won't let us in. We're not allowed to come in.
Okay.
That'd be great, thank you. Get some more Polish, anyone that wants to talk to us. If they want to get their message out, come down here and talk to us, and the world's waiting to listen to you. Come and bring down.
You will be here?
I'm gonna be, yeah. Tell people that want to talk to the world to come here, and we'll get this shared out, and we'll get something done. So here you are from the horse's mouth. It's absolutely disgusting. They have no washing facilities. They have no hot water. The toilets are locked, and they're having to wee in a corner. And the government, absolutely. So we're going to try and get a few more drivers down here to talk to us, because we're being stopped from talking to them. We're not allowed in there. What the man did say to me a minute ago, he did say he took his shit. They've all put their yellow vests on to try and protest. Now it's terribly. This is why they don't want us in there, because these people, they've got no facilities whatsoever, and it's disgusting. And it is a sad state of affairs that we're in 2020 and they've got no hot running water. It's absolutely terrible. What's a load of rubbish, Janet? That people are. Honestly, it's not a load of rubbish. He's just said it. He's just tried to use the toilet. Look, the toilets are here and they are locked. They are. There's the toilets and they're locked. We're going to try and get a few more people to come over and talk to us. We'll try and get some as they come over slowly. Bear with us, guys. Keep sharing this. Somebody share this on Twitter for me, David. I don't know if you're looking, or Phil, or somebody, one of my back office. Which we want to talk to more drivers. We want to get this out there because this is disgusting. A lot of these lorry drivers can speak little bits of English. They are good. They are very, very good. And we're just going to try and get some more to come. We're so far away from where we are. We're trying to. I'm hoping this man's going to come and send some people over to talk to us. There's no burger vans. There's no nothing. There's nothing in here at all. Look, we'll show you. There's nothing. They're just all. The poor guys all just sat here doing nothing. Like he said, he bought a bottle of water with him for emergencies, and that's all he's got. So the horns are going to start again. Absolutely, Jess. You start sharing that on Twitter. Share this. It's disgusting. It's terrible. This is 2020, and this is the UK. We're meant to be one of the advanced countries. We're second richest country, or wherever we are in the world, and we're in this state of affairs now. Just run those trains. I wouldn't care if the border's shut. I'd just drive the trains through the shut border. The trains are still running. The Eurostars are still running. Why can't they just run the trains? Once they're there, they're there. How is it migrants can come over on a boat? We don't turn them back. So how can the French turn them back? You know, how can a Frenchman be turned away from France? He lives there. You know, that's his right as a citizen. As a French citizen, a Frenchman should be allowed back into his country. He's not a terrorist. He hasn't committed any offences. Well, do you know what? All he's done is got off his arse and go to work. And this is just how terrible this is. I think we've got another. I don't know who we've got here. Are you a lorry driver? I think we have. We've got another one coming down. There's a man there. Are you a lorry driver? Are you a lorry driver? Do you speak any English? Where are you from? Poland? Where? Espanol. See? Can you come and talk? Look, come to the camera. I just want to talk to you on what the conditions are like. There's a Spanish lorry. How long have you been in here for? It's all locked. No facilities. So again, no facilities down here again. There's a couple of people that want to come on in here, but where are we? We don't know who you are. We're not. We'll add that guy there. Go with 1 sec. If you can share this, people that are watching, get this out there. Show actually what is really going on, because you know this isn't what the government have been reporting. Oh, they've all got facilities. They've got no facilities there at all. They're all just sat there. They've been sat there all day. Boris waffled yesterday, and all he was interested in is letting everyone know that it was Macron's birthday. Well, I'll tell you what, if it was his birthday, the present should be to reopen the border and get these people home for Christmas. They haven't done anything. These people have just come to work, and that's all they've done. It's going to be kicking off up here soon. You can see it, because these people, you know, these people have been very patient. 48 hours is a long time. You know, you try and sit on the road for 48 hours with nowhere to go. It's disgusting. It's not as if you can park your lorry and leave it and go somewhere. There's nowhere open. It's tier 4. There's nowhere for these people to go. There's no food. No facilities on site whatsoever. That's the third person we've seen try and come and use the toilet. We've got these patrol lorries coming up and down here. I think they're going to open this. I think they've worked out they're going to open it. CWR, I think it is. We're going to ask this guy, obviously speaks English. Oh, he's done. He's going back now. Doesn't want to see us. Don't want to talk to us. It's now raining again, so it'll all be back in their cabs as well. That guy's saying he hasn't had any food. You heard it from the man's mouth. I've had no food, no water, nothing else. What can I say? I'm not making that up. You've just heard that man. Go back on the video, go back on the live stream. He said, I bought a bottle of water with me, I've got no food. Maybe he's misunderstanding. There's no food on this site. I haven't seen people with food. They won't let anyone in. It's all locked down, they won't let anyone in here at all. We asked to go in and talk to people earlier and they said no. They don't want people on the site, which is understandable. We spoke to the Department of Transport press office and asked them, and they said no. Is there, Charlotte George? How do you know? Why is that guy saying that there isn't? It's Boris's fault because Boris runs our government. We vote our government in, and we expect our government to have a pair. It's, you know, sometimes decisions are hard, aren't they? It's like lockdown and stuff like that. It's quick enough to lock everyone down. But at the end of the day, there's consequences to running the country. You get a fat cat salary for a reason, and now people are calling on him to, you know, grow a pair and actually crush it. At the end of the day, we're a country, you know, we're still in the EU. We haven't left yet. It's not the 31st yet. I think people are still forgetting that. Just going to see if we can get a bit closer in, guys. It's not a lot really, because obviously they were all very upset with the horns and everything else. So I don't know if anyone's watching that can hear us in there. That they don't know if they're going to sound their horns again in disgust. But it's the whole length of this lorry park now. You know, I haven't been there now. I can't comment whether or not there is food or not. The lorry driver that we just spoke to said there was no food. Maybe there is facilities, but does that cater for 4,000? I don't know. That is Manston, yes, it is. But they can't come out. They're not allowed out. Once they're in here, they are not allowed out. They won't let people out of the facility. So once they're in here, that's it. Call them over. It's trying to get some of the attention. When they come, we're just going to try and check on some of what's been said. But the security won't let us anywhere in it. Alcott roundabout. What, inside the facility, inside the lorry park there is that what you're saying? But the lorry driver also said he's not being told anything, so he can't be lying about that, can he? Where is Matt Hancock, you know, Minister for Health or wherever he is? What's he doing to, you know, surely there should be some provisions for these people. Because why we're not blaming the UK government, but we are in the UK. We should be setting the example. Just because people are stamping their feet and they're closing our borders, we have, you know, it's not false news. You've been there for several times, George, have you? Let's have a read of this. This is false news. You should be sacked. I live here and I've been past several times. I can see the facilities. What facilities are you seeing then? You, where is it? I wasn't removed from the road. You said third person, but I was watching. So I've been here all day. Okay. But I've been watching and can only hear your voice forwards. Oh, right, okay. Unless you can see. Excuse me, mate. You speaking English? How long is there food and everything? We're not allowed in. Again, they're trying the toilets. There's another guy there. I'm just reading this comment from Georgia Cell, whoever you are. False news. No one's been moved on by the police at all. I haven't been moved on. And you could only hear your voice putting words forward. We could see the guy. Are you crackers? Have you got COVID? I think you need to go back on the video. There was a Polish man talking to us there in the video. Please don't be a crackpot, honestly, Georgia. Georgia Cell, you're just stupid, and I'm gonna offer you out because I just think you're crackers. They're all obviously loving it in there. Then there's so many facilities. It's all great. Why would they be sounding their horns then? Honestly, my love, seriously. You always love some trolls that just want to jump on this, don't you? This isn't political. This is just news. This is what's going on in Kent. So open your eyes, people. If you want to live in Georgia's world and think it's all this is acceptable, then fill your boots. 2 days before Christmas, I don't think this is acceptable at all. Honestly, there was a Polish guy there. You've obviously just joined the stream. I don't know. We were talking to a Polish man, and he said, "All I bought with me for emergencies is a bottle of water. I haven't got any food. I haven't had any food in here, and I can't use the toilet. And the toilets are locked." There, Georgia, look, just the toilets. They are locked. No one can use those toilets. That's not making up. That's not fake news. Look, just to prove where I am, I'll just move along for you. There we are there. There are the toilets there. Okay? They are locked. Because they can't go out. They're not allowed out. They're not letting people out. How are they going to get out? But they're the people that can bring stuff down. They're the people that can order food to be brought down here. They're the people that can... Mate, honestly. You're making a lot of it up, am I? Okay. Where am I? It's, where are we here? Jimmy Dryden, you're making a lot of this up. Dramatisation, stop it. Options, are they had this or they sit on the side of the motorway? Alright, we've got miles of motorway, have we? So what about the normal people that live in Kent? But that doesn't matter, does it? Another one of these do-gooders, eh? Jimmy, eh? Come on, put your point across, Jimmy, if you want to join the conversation. If you feel that I'm making this all up. I'm making all of this up. There's not nearly 4,000 lorries or 1,000 lorries, however many thousand lorries there are stuck. Why am I breaking tier 4? Because I'm out reporting news. I'm not breaking tier 4. I've got a mask on. That is my job. What end of the airport am I? I am at this end here. I'll show you. Bear with me. So with this end, it's completely dark where we are. I'm very rude, absolutely, 100%. I wasn't rude at all. It's not agreeing or disagreeing with somebody. She said I wasn't talking to somebody. Honestly, mate, it's just stupidity. It's just people, isn't it? It's because they're sat at home doing nothing. No one's making anything up. The army were here earlier. Have a look on all the national papers. I pushed pictures out earlier with the army, showing pictures of the army wrecking this site. What channels are new? I report for all of them, Alan. So I push stuff out all day long. UK NIP, UK News in Pictures. Just Google it, have a look, and you'll see. This is happening, people. Wake up and smell the coffee, baby. Absolutely, Cole. This is better than EastEnders. This is reality. It's quite sad, isn't it? This isn't that dramatised. I'm not going to say anything anymore. They absolutely do. Yes, JDV. Oh my God. I'm a... The bus is moving the security staff up and down. I'm sure they're loving it. I don't think. I'm going to try and get a better angle here. Bear with me, guys. All right. Okay. Just have a wander down here and we'll just show you a bit more on where, just how long this queue really is. It's proper. It's all the way down. Bear with me. I'll just go up here a bit. Just going miles and miles and miles. Try and get further down. They've even brought the cones in for the lorry drivers, so they feel at home, I guess. I'm going to try and squeeze the lens through the fence. Try and get a try that. Let's just move this down a tiny bit. Just come down here, bear with me. We'll go back to the other gate because I think there's a better light as well. Bear with me. We don't do fake news, we've said that. The guy that we spoke to did say that he tried speaking to the Polish embassy and they've spoken to Boris. And a few more horns in the background. Doug, it's fine, mate. We're not going to rise to their stupidity. You know you've got some fools on here. We'll sort that out after. We'll have a little group. We'll trim a few out of it. We don't use. All we do is bring you what's going on. We're not allowed to fly a drone over it. It's somebody did earlier, I think, and broke the law, but it's. We will sort out the trolls. Don't you worry about it. He won't let us do it while we're live streaming, I don't think. I'm afraid to say. There's some toilets here, but they're locked apparently, so they can't use them. This is down at Manston Airport, mate, for the people asking. This is all the lorry drivers that have now been pushed into Tier 4, one of the highest areas in Kent, to sit here and wait out for the government to negotiate with France. Chuck it on a screenshot or push it on the... There's the toilets there, look. Honestly, guys, look, they are the toilets. They are locked. They have no access to those toilets. Honestly. They can't sit. They can sit in their lorries, I guess. They're not queuing. They're just talking and doing whatever they're doing. I think it's campfire and rescue have been bringing water around. I've just been told. All right, where are the portaloos then? Honestly. I guarantee there's probably loads of COVID in there now because, like you said, they're all obviously bunching up together and they're not social distancing, but look back in there again, guys. I might have to come down again in a minute. Bear with me. Ta-da! Got to Manston, got the high street, and you get closer. I don't think we can because I was down by the testing centre and you can't really see it. I could go up, you reckon, go up to Manston end by the high street? Because when I went up the high street, you couldn't really see anything down there. So this was the better position. Yeah, with the two bins and that. So the guy put private road on there. I walked up there earlier. I've been up there. I've been all around the site trying to look for angles. There's a hill across the road, but There's one of the security guys going up and down. They just patrol up and down. There's the generator guys. Have got paramedics on site. Here we are. So they're obviously all very, very happy. All loving it. They've all got their food apparently and all the facilities. Come on, guys. Let's not somebody hijack the stream. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you're gonna get trolls, aren't you? Because that's all they do is troll. Give us the hearts if you want us to stay live, guys, or if you want me to try and find another location. Just give it the hearts to stay where we are, or give it the thumbs up to move, guys. Charlotte George reckons his food halfway down the runway. Find some dry. I can't. We're so far away. It's when they try and come over to see if these toilets are open. So we'll just see if we can get someone to come over. We will try. Do you want us to move, guys? Do you? Okay. But What, sneak in with one of the lorry drivers? Turn around. No, then there's toilets. The locked toilets there. Lighting generator. Lorries. Do you want to put the number of the caterer on the old blower then, or get the? Why don't you get them to join a conversation? If you're saying there's people in there, we'll let these drivers know because they haven't given the information. Why are Ramsgate Football Club sending 150 pizzas then if there's food? If what you're saying, whoever it is, I've not explained what's happened, Angie. This is Manston Airport, where all the lorry drivers are now stuck because the French government haven't opened the borders yet. How can you let us know? Message us. Just drop us a message or ask them to join our Facebook stream and we'll add them. I can only go on what people have said, Charlotte. If you're saying different, then get this caterer on Facebook and we'll get the message out there that there is food. These drivers aren't aware of it. I mean, normally, why would they all be stood there if they? I'm not there, but quickly spoke to them. They're super busy, and I'm sure you can imagine. Well, yeah. Why can't one of if the caterers are here, then send one of them down here to talk to us, or if you're saying they're there. There's a guy there from Highway. Let's have a look. Right, here's one of the guys here. Watch. He's going to come and use the toilet. Watch. He's come to use the toilet. Oh, look, the toilet's locked. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Don't be shy. So the toilets are locked, and there's the man, one of the men on site, who's just checked. But we're all making this up. Off he goes again now. So the toilets are locked. So that man just went there. You saw that live. Somebody on the site, and the toilets are locked. I don't know, mate. We just look. You just saw it. Go back 20 seconds. You would just see one of the site staff go down to that set of toilets, and they're all locked. Vanessa, this is Manston Airport. Part of the Brexit contingency plan that was put in place for a trial. They've obviously opened that up early now for these lorry drivers to. Oh right, he's obviously off to use the other toilet, is he? Okay. Where, Janet? Where are they then? Tell us where these loos are. Honestly. Janet, look at the video. The bloke has just walked up to the toilets and they're locked, my love. What part of they are locked do you not believe? Look, these toilets, they say toilet on them. Look, just for the that don't believe. Look, toilet, canteen, toilet, toilet. Look, toilet, locked. Right, we're going to try and move to another location then and see where these toilets are hiding. We're just going to see what this truck's going to do now. Probably bought the key for the loo. Hang on. No, it's going the other way. Right, guys, we're going to come off for a bit. We're going to go and try and find a different location, see what else is going on.